Stability! I've almost forgotten what it sounds like. Let's see. Kitsune, you made it to the point of having to face the first difficult mini-game in Mario Odyssey. You've been doing this shit for 2 hours and your eyes are near watering. I would understand. Hello, Civ. I hope you're doing well. Alright, I don't want to linger. We're going to do exactly what we did the first time. We're going to pick the dude. His name is Magus. Hello, T-Rex. We are, in fact, ready to begin. Wake up! Get your ass up! Head to the top with the others. That'll be the end of your contract with us. After that, you can get yourself settled in Rosa Nova. So, topside. And don't forget your stuff. We got our things. I know you heard me. Yeah. Let's just finish this game. This is fun. I'm really going to be enjoying this. Is there going to be a wild Froth tonight? I hope. Let's see. We talked to him. Glad I don't have to deal with her. Nope. I already forgot the buttons. Look, lady, this game is almost over. I don't care if your life was on the line in this game. Yeah, I guess that would be one thing. It should be life on the line in this game. Topside. Although that's probably a bug / mistake that they've already figured out. Last night, I believe, KNB, I think is his name? Yeah, KNB. KNB was here last night, and he mentioned that this version is slightly outdated. So, regardless, he is going to want us to go ham. Alright, unfortunately, none of the items in this room are interactable, which sucks. I want to interact with this fish and have it say something stupid. Like, it's a bucket of fish or something. And, like, there's that locked room, which is apparently glitched. Like, if you do something in there, it's super glitchy. So he just locked it. This feels like it should be interactable. And then here's the broken whiskey bottle that is an insult that made Dottie... Okay. You know how I've talked about the whole, like, mental place that I end up in when she's in control of this body and where she is when I'm in control of this body? Yeah, she broke down a wall seeing that broken whiskey bottle. She smashed it to bits, and I had to spend a good chunk of last night rebuilding that mental wall. One more bit of dialogue we can get. Topside! What if the fish is the strongest weapon? Exactly! Or what if this pepper down here would actually give us secret fire powers or something? Although, given the fact... Where is it? Status. Nope. Status. Given the fact that our gender is unknown, our race is uncategorized, and our elements have no anythings, and that all we have is one skill, which gives us the ability to examine our enemies, then, I think we are, screwed. So I don't think we're supposed to have much in the way of powers or abilities. For us, the mental area looks like an apartment building since some of the personalities like their privacy and even in your own mind. That is totally fair. My body. Smoke? Oh. Fuck. Hang on. There we go. I had to be in the right spot or else I would not be taking any screenshots today. Okay. Molotov. It's definitely Molotov season. Ow. Hobble, 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 hobble. Ow. 100. I wonder... No. Do we lose HP every time it goes whack? Getting rid of the competition early, huh? Heroic-looking boy. Blowing up a boat is pretty extreme. I'm sure there's plenty of treasure on that island for all of us. You don't need to do this. The speeches always sound the same. If talk no jutsu won't work, then we'll have to go the usual way. I'm sorry, it's talk no jitsu, not jutsu. Either way, that's fucking genius. I think we're back, but everything's functional. Hello in there. Are we good? Do I have to burn people? No. Lovely. Jesus Christ. That was a hell of a crash. Tanks, take point. They're talking. Wait, that glyph, it's dark arts. Jesus! What are you doing? You're going to sink the whole ship. All of these people are dying. You're crazy. I don't need you in my way. An orb. It's an orb of orbining. You've survived a direct hit? Huh? You're barely standing. But I am impressed. However, your time is up. Oh no! We've been magicked! Why do I not feel dead? This doesn't feel dead. Am I dead? A girl! Huh? Your head feels like it's laying on a soft, warm pillow. You don't want to move. Oh, I think he's coming too. Hello? Ow? Ow. Shit. Oh, that looks bad. Oh. Doesn't matter how much healing I do, you still need rest for fatigue. You're safe now. Rest. I just realized I have a different sprite now. Some of the sprites still appear to be... Oh, nope, I have my old sprite. That was weird.
Oh, hello.
The girl before you stands meek, as if she's shrinking. Her eyes barely meet yours, shifting from place to place. Her demeanor tells you one thing. She is a nervous wreck.
Sorry, I was just going to check on you. Why did I have to find them first? Did they hear me scream?
She seems to be shaking.
Gregory!
Hello, my name is Gregory. I like to spell my name in a way that nobody'll know how to spell. Jikan, 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 Jikan. If you are to run an inn, you'll need some people skills. I apologize for my friend here. Yes, everyone went to help out with a few tasks. I figure introductions are in order, but since everyone is out, we'll start with us. We're a nomadic group. We have been traveling this island looking for a place to settle. Plenty of items have floated over from the debris of the ship. Too much to move, so we'll settle here. The others are removing the roadblock. Introductions. I am Gregory, a historian. I am pleased to meet you. Jikan, introduce yourself.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Was he spelling it with an A? Jesus. Holy tits on a fucking trash can. Okay. Time to take more notes. All right. Oh, we back. Okay. Good. Functional. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I am Chiken. I found you on the beach. I saw that boat explode and was collecting some of the debris. Were you on the boat too? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, but you're not the only lucky one. Mugil said he was also on that boat. He drifted here on a piece of wood.
You'll meet Magus soon enough. In fact, Jikan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, I am...
Jiken?
No, not that.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so yes, Smugil. We sent him ahead. He found an abandoned mine last night. We wanted to start building here, and we figured that we should have some supplies. But he's been gone for some time now. Can you check on him? He went right up that road. Help him out if he needs it.
He said he was a brave adventurer who never gives up.
I promised you a place to rest and meals. Good luck.
Right, well, if I'm no longer needed, I'm going to retire to my tent once again.
We...
No.
I'll be here. I'll just slip away when they're gone.
Oh, she refers to herself as pink-haired girl again. That's certainly a little awkward. Find Mugil to the north. We can't interact here. This allows us to heal. Good to know. She gone. Oh, movement is nice and fluid. Big reason here, he's just staring at you. You should leave. I love it. You, plant thing, can I interact with you? You know, you know, you know, you know. Okay, it looks like that blocks us off until we get like a pickaxe or something. And this just feels like a boxed-in area. We're just in need of an axe for picking. Can we climb on that? I think I just killed a bug. Hard to tell. It was one of those small-ass fly bitches. Okay. Good. Okay. Are we truly back, or are you gonna fucking piss me off again? Crap-ass machine. Oh? Hi. This is the beach I was found on. And you appear to be a resource. Maybe we can dig that up, too. Can we pick you up? No. Obelisk? Are you a save beacon?
You saw what that girl did? Opening chests, treasures? Can you do that for me? At least 5, maybe?
Stone. I like this stone. Empty. Empty. Okay. Well, okay, I want to take a picture of the magical talking stone.
Shout that girl did. Opening chests. Can you do that for me? At least 5, maybe?
There we go. Yay! We have a magical talking stone. Hi. What are you up to? hello area I'm probably not supposed to be in. I wish I had a friend to follow me around in my adventures, even if they would annoy me. Stone hums gently. I guess we need a friend. It's locked tight. Maybe it's not meant to be opened yet. Okay. Let us go meander up north. Boarded up window. Hole in the garand. Door. Locked. Locked. Oh, hello, human. Shit. I'll give up. I'll just head back and tell him I found nothing. Hey, hey, you made it. You're Magus, right? You're the room next to me on the boat. Spent the whole time inside, too. Oh, he's the guy who owns the room above us. The one that we can't get in. How'd you know my name? You was next to me in the roll call before we got on the boat. Look, I'm Moogil. Before I thought I could find a party before we got to Rosanova. Didn't work too well. We're far from Rosanova. In fact, I think we're on the opposite end of the island. That's fine. Work our way over there. And besides, we'll find plenty of artifacts on the way here. That's right, we're now a party. I know, how lucky are you? But having a place to sleep is more important. So let's just find this supply shed. Once we get this place built up, we can come and go as we please. And we got places to go. Oh, and do you happen to know anything about a place called the Grand Archive? Never mind. Didn't expect you to know. But first, take a look. Was trying to make my way inside, but doing this by hand will take days. Sort of waited until you came, of course. I was thinking of looking for some tools in those sheds, but I couldn't get it to open either. Some fresh eyes would do it. There are all type of useful things on the floor if you look hard enough. Moogil's joined the party. Now we immediately backtrack. Antidote herb. Honey. Mana herb. Don't mind me going on a collection spree. If it glows, it belongs to me. Mr. Goose. Hello, Pixie. Hope you're doing okay. Hi, Kitsune. Okay. We're going to Save. Okay. Moogil is exactly like us. 20s across the board. Just has ragtag. Okay. Good, I'm glad you're alright. Honey. Wish I had a friend to follow me on my adventures, even if it would annoy me. Oh, a friend! How pleasant to have a friend to follow you around. Gained the artifact sunglasses. I wonder what they do. Makes you cooler and prevents blindness. Nice. Alright, so it doesn't change anything. But now we're immune to blindness, at least. Give me all your shit. Locked. An antidote herb. A mana stone. Are you the key? How do I miss this? Whatever. Mine key. Honey. What's the mine key go to? Oh, no, it goes to the houses. Right. Let's check our items. Medicinal herb, 5% heal boost. Honey, amplifies the effect of HP items. Oh. Grinded and used to apply MP effects to potions. Cool. Recently found a new home. A crafting selling item. A herb, an herb that negates the effect of poison. Nice. Artifact debris often left behind from artifact usage. A crafting and selling item. Cool. Neat. Alright, let us open up every door we can see. Alright, I'll search this one. You get the other shed. Nothing in here. A bomb! Oi! Look what I found. Nothing. Hey, check it out. Over here. Must have washed up. Jeekins, let's batch it a bunch of rations. Let's get it open.
Bubba.
Hi. I give. Wow, Moogle doesn't know how to open up a chest.
Yeah, no.
Easy.
One thing to be wary of, as I was saying before, but I wasn't able to say because we weren't there. Don't go back into the left tent at the original place that you were at unless you save first, because I don't know if the exit got fixed. So
It
what
works.
happened originally? Oh, it works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because what happened originally was that if you left, there was no fade back in. So you were left with a black screen, and going through any of the other zones did not fix it.
Oof.
Yeah. It blew chunks.
We also have a set of cool sunglasses.
Nice.
Because I found a obelisk that wanted me to find a friend. So I brought Moogle over there. And because the obelisk thinks Moogle is cool, it gave me sunglasses.
Yeah. I got the same.
Wait, can we? Oh, sweet, we can pick a weapon.
Yeah.
Deals slash and blunt damage, 80% attack, minus 40 agility. Simple leather, blah, 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 blah. Simple leather wraps used to protect one's hand. 20 attack, defense, and an extra hit. So that's not bad.
That remains to be seen, Kitsune. That remains to be seen.
Indeed.
I say...
Let's see. Iron Dagger, 20 agility, extra turn, minus 20 attack. I don't like that. Short bow, made for hunting, reduces defense. A gun! Common ranged weapons, loud but effective. 20% agility, 20% luck. Crits add attacks, minus 20 attack.
I really
A
should
simple
finish
piece.
the art that he has me doing for the game. I only have a few more fuckers left, and then I should be solid.
Inexpensive and widely used staff. We don't have any magic. I feel like going for a staff is kind of stupid right now. Alright, I'm gonna equip that for now. I don't want to equip Mugo right now. He can die. Use the bomb.
That's fine. Nah, it's okay. I was out
Easy.
all day helping with people.
Let's go in. Mind your own
What?
business.
Yeah.
Damn, it's dark. But there should be some place to keep this surprise. Oh no, it's a ghost? No, it's a slime. Must have woken up when we blew up the place. Don't worry, I slayed many a slime in the past as a slime queller for a few ranchers. Sharp things penetrate 'em well, blunt not so much. Looks like it's gonna stand in our way. Give it a go, they're barely a threat. Hey, did we equip those fuck!
Did you misspeak, Magus?
I hit Z too quickly. Fight
Imagine
auto
pressing
status
buttons
options. We
fast.
will fight. Status. Okay, so this is me that we're fighting. We will attack slime A. Yeah, it resists my attack. Can I equip in item? No.
In combat? No.
Just gotta keep mashing it. Weaknesses. Square under an enemy shows weaknesses. To find weaknesses, attack it with the right type of attack. They take 50% more damage from weaknesses. Resistances are not displayed, but they also deal 50% less. Ow! Okay, so our agility went down. Criticals. If you land a crit, you will automatically perform a follow-up. If the follow-up crits as well, you'll get a finishing blow that deals more base damage. Please, keep lowering my agility. That's totally fine. Nice. Okay, that one's down. Nice. We got
Do you like
water.
noises?
A little more sturdy than I remember. We should be prepared for fights from now on. Alright, give this a read. Haven't used it in ages. The combat section can be found under the database. You put it in your pocket. I'm going to assume you read the whole thing instantly. Okay. Mogil, since you seem to want to be a dumbass with a great sword, you get to be a dumbass with a great sword. I don't care
To
if
be
it's...
fair, he was the one who opened the chest. Easy peasy to get it.
Yeah. Sweet. Healing juice is...
Yeah, water.
Yeah. Healing juices.
The thing nobody knows about.
Combat tutorial, enemy encounters. Enemy symbols are the black monsters you see. If you enter their cone of vision, they will chase you. If you touch an enemy symbol from behind, you'll be given an advantage in the following battle, allowing you to attack first.
Hold up. That is a spelling mistake. I will
Where?
take that and send it to him.
Oh,
In the previous page. I allowing.
I allowing. I've already started writing some up. I'm going to send them to you when the stream ends.
Okay.
However, if an enemy manages to touch your back, they'll have the advantage. Watch your back. A critical hit is a chance to deal more damage. There's no space right here between the comma on artifacts and passives.
Yeah.
And I guess this would be a line error. I'm pretty sure that can should be immediately after weapons.
Meh. So. I'll let him know though.
It's probably something to do with how much space the blue text takes up. When you perform a crit, you will automatically perform an extra follow-up with 50% increased damage. If the follow-up crits, you get a crit finish. Range weapons deal additional hits instead. Each attack can critical, leading into a follow-up. Enemies as well can critical and follow up on you. Okay, so it's pretty important to be able to balance criticals. Enemy weakness is displayed when attacked by an element or damage type they're weak to. Weaknesses deal 50% more damage. Resisted damage deals 50 less. Weaknesses are displayed below the enemy. As damage is received, weaknesses are displayed below. Skills such as an examine reveal weaknesses. Weaknesses can range from anything. Got it. Statuses are given during battle, mostly from magic. Most status effects drain the user, such as bleed and poison. Some effects change weaknesses. Frozen enemies will, for example, receive double melee damage. Use statuses to turn the fight in your favor. Nice. Passives are unlockable boosts to your character. They're found under the skills menu. Most passives have unlock conditions. Some are direct, and some may require use of a skill. Each passive has a cost. The symbol on the bottom represents your max. At level 12, a class will give a mastery passive. They're cheap and useful stat increases, so try to unlock them by switching between classes. Neat. Ab? The Ab Nation is the largest human nation in the world. Last war around 100 years ago ended with human victory after an artifact found on the island turned the war in their favor. Oh, that's an issue.
Oh.
I'm actually going to screenshot that one.
I already screenshotted it. I'm
Nice.
sending it to him.
Okay. That is the other reason why we're reading through all the lore. Sedine
I think so.
is a harsh nation inhabited by the tribal beastmen. Half the nation is covered in desert, the other half jungle. The tribals live in nomadic tribes based on their race. Normally able to hold their own due to their culture of strength, devastating... Oh,
Yep.
devastating? Should be devastating.
Yep.
Humans of Ab... Oh, humans? That's a puncture... it should not be an apostrophe there.
Where?
From the humans of Ab. You don't see the apostrophe?
No, I'm writing this shit up so that he can have it. So
Ah.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh, fair. But yeah, they spell it Human apostrophe S instead of just S. Currently, they seek the power of artifacts to gain the advantage they once had, along recent weaponry developments such as firearms and explosives. Should it be along with?
Yeah, they do hurt Kitsune, but we figure them out. That's why it's
Yeah.
coming along.
Eve! That's fun. The archipelago of Eve is a ring of islands that surrounds the nation of Ab and the land of
hold on.
Sidine. Each island ranged from a diameter of 5 to 10. An odd aspect of the archipelago is that every island hosts their own climate, fauna, and cultures, rarely sharing those traits with nearby islands, giving each island a unique feel. So it's the Grand fucking Line. Many natives of the archipelago tend to live their lives out there, and those who don't often seek adventure. Recently, many have been seen venturing to the mysterious island. Limes is a common currency of Ab, a coin with an oddly rounded L. Those who deal with higher amounts of lime tend to use notes instead. It is rare for a commoner to even see a note. An artifact is a magic item of unknown origin. After the Ab nation made a base on the unknown island, one was discovered. It was quickly shipped back to the kingdom. Those who remained on the island went missing as the island vanished overnight. The few artifacts that returned were hidden in the kingdom's vaults. One artifact was made public, fixed to a fountain, able to produce fresh water as a reminder of what they are and a memorial to those who were lost to the war. Neat. Give me your tools. Oh? Nice, we have some line of sight. Read encounter tutorials. This is the only prompt for tutorial you get. We'll read it. Oh, it's the one that we read already.
Yeah.
We got a potion.
Yeah.
And a mana stone. Wait, we're gonna do this right.
What mistake was it, Kitsune?
Nice! Okay, we got the upper hand. Hardened slime. Nice! Hardened slime is weak to blunt.
Well, no, it's the tutorial for encounter. I mean, I get what you're coming from, Kitsune. But it's the tutorial belonging to the encounter, which is where he's coming from with it.
We're level 2. Let's see. I got 80 health. 16 MP and 2's down and a extra luck. I'll take it. Mugil, he gets 80 and 16, same as before. Attack plus 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, and 3. Keep feeding me. That's pretty fun. Froth, do you know if level ups are random or if they're character based?
Depends on a few things, I think.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that it's literally just the enemies that you kill give you a certain amount of XP, and that XP gets translated to levels. I don't think specific classes have a different XP thing, but I could be wrong.
Well, I'm assuming based on the fact that the player character got nearly like straight identical stat increases, while Mugil gets a more important, wow, can't speak, a more massive attack boost and a lower agility.
Oh, no. That's random.
So the level ups are random. As
The
in the stat gain you
increases are
get
level.
is random.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had
The
an
stats
average
you get
level,
are within.
and he had a good
they're within a
level, at
stat
least for his
range.
attack stat.
Yes. If you've played Fire Emblem before,
Yeah.
there's the chance that you get really shit boosts or god tier.
Although, looking at it, it's kind of the same. Our HP and MP went up identically.
Yeah.
Our defense,
things
magic attack, and
I
magic
think
defense,
are
and luck
important.
all went up the same way. The only difference is his agility, which is naturally lower, only got a 1, and his attack, which is naturally higher, got a 4. Maybe it's colored in some way by our items?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I mean, I know the sunglasses do nothing for you other than make you resistant, if not immune to blinding.
Immune to blindness. Yeah. I don't like that noise. Something shook. Metro Kingdom 100% done. Next, after you take a little break, is Snow Kingdom. Nice. So this is the enemy encounters tutorial. You could say it is the enemy encounters tutorial. Although, you know what? I think Kitsune did bring up a decent point. The tutorial is named enemy encounters. If that S wasn't there, and then it was the encounters tutorial, then I would say that makes sense. But since the S is there and the full title is Enemy Encounters, then I would say it should just say the Enemy Encounters, capitalized, tutorial, lowercase.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find it real quick and I'll make the note to him. I didn't know that the actual tutorial had an S. I thought it was just enemy, or like enemy encounter.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I went to double check it.
Yeah, because...
Fuck! Okay, that's fine. We can bust down this slime pretty effectively. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? This is probably smarter. Resisted, but kill. Okay. Ow. I mean, we don't really need the tension. We only have basic attacks right now. Good. Looks like we're able to two-shot these slimes. We got water and a clearing solution. Nope. That button. Thank you. We are going to save.
I put a note in for the encounter apostrophe S.
Okay. How wide is it? Okay. Got it.
It's roughly like 4 tiles out.
Alright, I'm gonna punch this slime in the face. It's dead now. And whoa, okay. We myrtleated it. What's JP?
No idea. I think that's supposed to be experience.
Oh no, I think I know what it is. It's job points.
Oh, yeah, probably.
It's leveling up the job. Because we only got 15 experience.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so it is like Final Fantasy III. The more actions you take in combat, the more job points you get.
Oh.
Because if you look, I got 193 because I took an extra action in combat, and Mugil has 165. That is roughly equivalent to experience plus JP. Unless that's our total? That might be our total. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Either way, we aren't getting any gold from beating these slimes. It seems I've learned something new. So we got a new skill. And there again, we have a very even level up.
Yeah.
But our stats seem to be prioritizing our higher stats. See, attack and defense have gone up by 3 instead.
Maybe it is because of your job that it prioritizes your attack and defense.
We'll see what happens with Mugil's level.
It could also be dependent on the weapon you're using, I guess.
I'm thinking there might even be like I can't speak. Depending on the power level of your stat, it might just get more naturally. Because magic attack, magic defense, and agility both went up by, or all 3 of them went up by 2. And then luck did go up by 3 last level. And now it went up by 2, so maybe there's nothing there, or maybe it's like a percentage chance thing. But if the cutoff on the stat was like 25 or something, and like at stat level 25, it now becomes a higher percentage chance of getting a +3, I could see it. So essentially, the higher your stats, the more likely they are to get a better stat boost. And Mugil got almost the exact same level up as before. His luck went up by 2, his agility went up only by 1, which lends more credibility to the concept of stat levels. He did get 1 less HP and 1 less MP than last time.
Yeah.
Whereas I got 1 less MP, 1 less HP. So that seems to be relatively even.
Yeah.
My guess is MP and HP go up by a certain set amount every level.
I mean, I remember messing with class information when I did RPG Maker. I do know that the scaling stuff is mostly handled by the game. You just set the rate at it should happen. You can do it exponentially, you can do it linearly. I'm fairly certain he has it exponentially.
Oh? Oh, he missed.
Oh, yeah.
He missed again.
Yeah, you can do ragtag if you don't want to chance a miss to gain more information on their weaknesses.
I mean, I know their weakness. We don't have any other damage types to play around with.
Well, you have weapons.
Yeah, and they're either slash or blunt right now. Unless
Certain
gun is like pierce or something.
Well, you should find out.
Okay, dig into your kit, find something to heal a wound. Nice. Let's find out the hardened slime's other weakness, just for fun. Water, by the looks of it. I don't care about a low agility. That's not going to be much of a problem. Let's get rid of Slime B. Nice and quick. I want you to ragtag Slime A. Ice. So it's like I figured. There seems to be a largely magical weakness for the remaining bits. Oof. That hurt.
So there is 2 types of like distance fighting, which, you know, of course is like melee and then ranged. Some enemies are in fact weaker to ranged than others.
Ah, fuck.
By the way, you can run when you're spotted.
Really?
Yeah. You can just run through these fuckers.
Cool.
As long as they don't touch you, you don't get put into combat.
That's good to know.
Yay.
Yeah, it seems
level
like
up.
we're gaining a certain amount of job points that get amplified by something. Yeah,
So
one more. So this
what
is
I'm
the same
going
level up as
to-
last time. So I think the level ups are definitely adjusted in some way based on the individual character. As a traveler,
possible.
the player character seems to have a more even spread, whereas Mogil has a direct affinity for attack and a disaffinity for agility. Did I run all the way back there just to use the healing slime? Yes, I did.
But yeah, try just running through.
I will. I just want to one-shot this slime. Alright, I'm going to ragtag this one for its last weakness, electricity. Nice. Let's see. We need 78 more XP. Parameters, properties, elements, everything.
Yeah, don't forget to save at some point.
Ha! That's fun.
Yeah.
Alright. What keeps going grrr?
Oh, that's ambiance.
We'll take it. Wait, this is Mugil. Crush it. If I'm being honest, it lowering our agility is probably better.
How do you figure?
It's a wasted turn, effectively. We can two-shot these things. If the slimes all attack, that's over 70 damage each hit.
Yeah.
The door is locked. That's another key that we need.
By the way, there is a travel distance. Some enemies will stop chasing if they don't have you directly in their sight for a certain distance. So
Understand.
technically, if the enemy is slow, or even just like a tick slower, you could run and escape them.
Water, nothing special there. Clearing solution is for crafting, as I thought. Nothing else? Alright. Hello, equipment. Oh, okay. Ooh, do we want to go down or do we want to go up? Let's go up. Okay. Oh yeah, we just ran right through it.
Yeah, when they're spawning like that, they don't have like an attack thing because they're still loading in. Imagine like they're being created, in a sense.
I like that just punching a slime is starting to work obscenely well. It's dark down there. Do you want to continue?
I would
No.
save.
That seems
If you
like...
plan on going down there, I would save.
That seems like where we're supposed to go. We're still not one-shotting the hardened slimes. Ow, that was rude. Oh, we got surprised.
Yeah, he got you from behind.
I mean, it works out. We didn't get damaged.
True.
Nice! We leveled up and got our HP back. I was hoping that would happen. This new skill should come in handy. Shirk. Neat. This should be useful. See, he got another attack-based and agility debuff thing. Can I? No. There we go. At level 5, we can now one-shot slimes. Except for Moogill, who seems to miss every hit.
In my run, he was ace at hitting things.
Smells like fish. Okay, so we got a mine key. Nice. Ow. Alright, I want to use this one to test something. Oop. Let's guard for a few turns. I want to see what the limit of actions in combat are. And see how they affect JP.
By the way, you'll notice by guarding, sometimes the placards will shift between areas.
Yeah.
Like, further along or shorter. Because some moves, as I have found, take longer to do. Which means that by doing certain moves, it makes you slower, or it puts you ahead.
Move back a bit and direct monster attention to someone else. Heh. Alright, we've done that enough. we can find out if it affected our job gains. Yes! Yes, it did! That's 502 job points.
I'm tempted to let him know that at some point people can just farm job points.
It's Final Fantasy III rules by the looks of it.
Yeah, probably.
Which is all about actions in combat.
Yeah, Magus found this game's first exploit.
And it's even not that big of an exploit. Now, if there was a monster right next to a healing spot, I would call that an exploit.
Yeah, well, now that you've said it the way you do, now I have to tell him.
I mean, maybe that's his intent. However, if he did want to balance it, what I would suggest is if each action you take in combat has a certain value attached to it in terms of job points, make guard like half that. So like if attack is worth 5 job points, make guard like 2 job points. Or 1 job point. It could be based on simply like turns passing. There's a logbook here. Do you want to read it?
We found something deep in the mines a while ago. It's in a box, but we promised not to crack it open until we get out. Some of the guys want to sell it for a round of beer, so we put it in the cabin for now. I swear though, it has to be cursed. Night after we took it, the bottom of the mines got flooded with some monsters out of the dark. Things started getting worse. The railway also collapsed, leading down there, so we couldn't get more carts down or up. Slimes became a bit more than annoying, making it harder to sleep at night in the cabins. I took it. Everyone was sleeping, went in and took it out the cabin, put it in a minecart and kicked it down the descent. Hopefully it'll be close enough to that shrine we picked it from so this curse will lift.
Good to know. An extra revival potion. Alternatively, you can set a max limit of how many JP you can get in any given encounter in order to keep people from doing nothing but farming it. That is also true. I believe Final Fantasy does it in such a way that you can only earn 1 job level per encounter, and the amount of actions you need to take in combat increases with each job level. So, while maybe for the first couple of levels, like up to 10, it's only going to take like 2 or 3 actions. But once you hit that level, that threshold, no more points contribute. But eventually it takes like 90 points in order to get a job level, as opposed to 5.
Well, he'll be watching this.
I don't wanna go that way.
Tomorrow, probably. So. It is apparently way too late for him tonight.
Hey,
because
understandable.
otherwise
I'm just having fun murdering slimes. Don't tell Jeremy I said that.
You know the funny part about me being told to draw slimes?
Yeah?
Who do you think drew all these Jeremys?
Wait, you drew the slimes here?
Yeah. That's my design.
I love it. Guys,
was
we have
like,
an
what
actual
good
artist for the
inspiration.
game here.
Well, I said earlier, I'm working on some of the enemies that you're going to meet later in the game.
Yeah, I thought you said character.
Oh, I meant enemies. My bad. Also, I do apologize for blowing air into my mic. I'm trying to figure out the proper area where I can speak without heaving.
It's okay. I don't mind. Oh yeah, this was nothing.
You
We
know
can't go
what?
down
I'm
there.
gonna tell you
Wait.
something. Save your game, go down, see what happens.
200 money!
Yes, you found a lime. I was hoping you'd find that, because I was watching it the whole time like, should I tell him? I shouldn't tell him. I want to tell him.
Yeah, I didn't notice that chest the first time around. But that is why I'm going through areas again. Okay, does agility affect your ability to land a hit?
Good question. I don't know.
Yeah, one question I would like for you to put to KNB is whether your weapon affects leveling or if this is just like how the character is supposed to level. Because there we go. We got another even level up on the player character. Slight variance in HP MP, but it seems to be mostly the same every time. And then here we have another level where any additional point that would have gone into an agility is just going up super slowly.
I mean, here's what you can do to test this theory. Give them different weapons.
That's true. We'll see what happens. I'll do that. You know what? We'll do that right now. We'll switch them over and see if it changes.
Give your buddy a gun.
We'll let our buddy equip a gun. You can have a revolver. And do I want to change out my wraps? I don't think I really do.
Yeah, because we're testing.
Yeah, we'll do something different with the mace.
And then just attack the next enemy you see.
Nice, we got advantage.
Sweet.
Okay, so I'm doing half damage with that. Okay. Oh! So shooting takes a lot less. Well, that was the first attack I've missed. Interestingly enough, Mugil is getting the higher job increase right now. Is that because he landed more hits? Or
Yeah,
it's
'cause you
because
missed
his
it. Well-
stat is different?
I think it's because you missed a hit. I mean, you could definitely check stats and see what's up.
Because his agility is 36 now.
Well, I mean, okay, we've got EXP gain as a stat, by the way.
We do, so I'm 100.
Yeah. Mugil is also at 100, just so you don't have to swap. Oh, by the way, you can, when you click status, just click Q and W.
Thank you. Oh, duh, switch ally.
Yeah. I saw that when I was playing because I was doing the same thing you're doing, and I'm like, I wish it was easier. And then I looked up and I went, oh, it is.
Well, I've seen switch
Thank
ally
God.
before. I just, as soon as I got an ally, I stopped thinking about it.
Yeah. By the way, unintentional design. When you shoot a slime, it hits the core
Yeah,
dead on.
I noticed that. It looks really good.
Yeah, we did not plan for that.
either. And I'm sorry, Mr. Spider. You should not be on my wall.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout.
The
Down
itsy
flamed the
bitsy
rain.
spider got murdered on a cliff. Okay,
Good.
so I think it's actions and combat, and since shooting takes a little less action bar to do, Mugil is getting more JP because he's attacking more often.
That is certainly a theory. One you can test by swapping weapons between you guys again. So you have the gun, he has
So that time we missed in combat, and that has a more drastic difference. So landing hits
well,
is
you missed
definitely
in combat
important.
the first time, remember?
What?
When you just started using the mace and he had the gun, you missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice critical. I like the weapon designs.
What do you mean?
The weapons that flash into the character's hands when they use them.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so we finally got a miss on Mugil. Let's see how that affects. And we also got a miss.
Well, now you're even, so we'll see what happens, huh? I'm surprised he isn't missing more, because I have the gun on my main and not on Moogle, and I miss like a lot.
Okay, so we got more on that one. And
Okay,
we took
so
time
missed
to
is-
use a ragtag on Mugil. So I think attacking gives you the most JP possible. Oh, we got a miss. We got a weak. Body slam. Ow.
How do you like the graphics of the game? Nice.
I like it. The battle arenas look nice. The in-battle sprites look good. I'm not sure if certain overworld sprites are finished yet.
What do you mean?
Okay, take a look at this.
Mhm.
And then how we look outside of battle.
No, that's intentional.
Oh. It's just, it clashes with the other characters.
Yeah, the idea was that every character would have their own little drawing, but time-wise and cost-wise, it's a little pricey.
Yeah, I figured it was something like that.
So he's the one who draws the overworld icon or the overworld people, like the Moogle, the player
Yeah.
character. He drew their little sprites and movements, and he's solo deving this game. Like there is no team behind him for the code and shit. He learned how to do this on his own.
He did a wonderful
did
job. Like the actual gameplay is fantastic. I have very little against any action of the gameplay so far.
I'm very. So when I say the like sprite art, the overworld one, that's his. He wanted to get all of the like named characters and some of the enemies, I think, but I'm not sure about the enemies part.
These two are missing a lot more with these particular weapons.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, to be honest, because I miss a lot with the revolver, which is why I was surprised you were hitting most of your shots, if not all of them.
Alright, just a few more and we'll be able to get a level while wielding different weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. Alright, I think I'm gonna make my way back to the healing springs. Mogil has taken a lot of damage.
Well, one thing you could do is one of
Oh,
you
right, it
could
doesn't matter. He's gonna
heal.
level up.
Oh, that too. You can ragtag if it looks like he's coming close to death and then fix him up. He can heal himself with that, by the way. You can use it on either yourself or anybody in your party.
Yeah, I guess I could do that, and it's not like generating tension is difficult. Yeah, okay. That's all I really need for that right now. I don't really care too much. As long as it's above half, his HP is going to come right back up when he levels up anyway.
Yeah.
It looks like next level we will get something. This guy's really easy to farm.
Yeah, you can just leave. I mean, on your way out, you'll... Yeah.
Dead. Miss.
Dead.
Alright. That should level us up. Alright. Moment of truth. Repetition. Okay. So again, the player character gets an even level up. And Mugil got a luck-based level up.
Yeah. So, as you know, as thought, it's here's the base, average, and then little deviation.
And the deviation seems to be based on the weapon, which also, coincidentally, is increasing that original stat.
At least that's what we've got so far from one level up. A few level ups, I think, would be able to coincide that, but I don't want you to be sitting here and...
Yeah, and I also don't want to sit here and use weaker weapons.
Yeah. I mean, you do have other places you can go. Like, you have a story to progress.
Yeah, I can go down. That's probably where I'm gonna go next. Alright, I want my wraps back. I'm sorry, I like fisting these bad guys.
Oh, that's understandable.
Plus, having one blunt and one stab seems to be doing really well here. Yeah, it's definitely based on actions in combat. Unlocked door. Find the supply shed. Okay. Oh yeah, we can just run past. Neat.
Why didn't you go in, my guy?
Because I want to find out what's down.
Okay, we'll save before you go down.
Well, yeah.
I will let you know though that there is that it isn't like if you go through that door you get stuck.
Well, either
If
way,
you go through the door, you can come back.
when we're doing this sort of gaming, I want to
Alright.
progress in the opposite direction. I want to go where I'm not supposed to go first.
Good luck.
Oh. Hi, darkness creature. So, what have we learned?
Yeah. When a place says it's dark, don't go in there. I made it to the end, actually.
Impressive. Was there any good loot?
That's for me to know. Because I did it.
So you're saying I should go down there?
It's up to you to choose. I mean, you could just load the file so you don't have to jump forward and backward. You did have a save.
Yeah, but I didn't die. Okay. Ow. Mogil's nearly dead. Oh. Mogil is dead. I'm dead.
Yep. This is about how it went for me every second of existence.
Alright, that technically counts as a death.
Let me tell you something. It took me around 8 to 10 deaths running down there to get to the end.
It genuinely looks like you just can't. You have to make like a literal clean getaway down there, or else the enemies will just crush you.
Yeah, here's something I found that I'm gonna impart to you for wisdom.
Ooh,
If
look,
you have multiple
light.
enemies, I'll let you go through the scene.
I think somebody's there. Is that Melody? Okay, she has her own theme song. What are you doing here?
You expected me to sit around? There are instruments out there to be saved, dumbass. I haven't even known you longer than a day, and you're already on my annoying brat list.
Why? Is somebody jealous?
I don't want to hear you talk anymore. Quiet one. Let's give you a shot. Got something to say?
Did you find anything?
No. Nothing for me, at least.
What are you doing here?
You don't listen. Ancient instruments. No artifacts.
Can you fight?
I can't fight, but I can get around better than the rest. Although I'm not looking for artifacts.
How did you get in?
That's true, the front was blocked.
There's another way around. It's a bit out of the way, though. You'll see it soon.
So that's every question.
I'm going to head out. Oh, here. I'll leave this behind in places I've explored already.
What is it?
Gregory gave them to me. He said, you look into them to record...
Oh, save point. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I like Mughal.
They work with the fire. Better than spamming the attack button like some sort of loser.
Hey!
Use them in the memory fire stuff. Think of a name later.
Memory of caster, memory of healer, memory of monk, memory of warrior. Jobs!
The monsters out there are a bit more fierce, so get ready. See ya.
You unlock the class system. After burning memory gems, you can find the class change options in the pause menu. Classes come with their own stats and skills. Most have their own benefits and faults. Some may block skill usage if the wrong weapon is equipped. Okay. You'll unlock more classes throughout the game by completing side objectives. Learn the benefits for each and maintain a balanced party to survive your fights. Most classes unlock skills every other level. Mages learn skills faster because of the number of them. Cool. At level 12, a class is mastered, and a unique passive is unlocked. These passives give large power boosts, so be sure to try to unlock them all. Okay, now I'm kind of tempted to master Traveler. Because I don't think anyone will otherwise.
I mean, you can give it a shot if you want.
These got moved around.
Yeah, because you have a class button.
Oh, I'm an idiot. So these count as a material? Weird.
Yeah, you'll see why.
Contains skills that can be embedded within clothing. But it's also a key item. So it's a material that will always exist in your inventory. Is what I'm getting at. You just woke up like this, able to deal with anything but not special in any regard. Contains the ragtag skill.
Let me explain what the material/key items thing is. It's like looking in Pokemon Emerald through your inventory for an item that you know you need to progress, and then you're like, fuck it, so you look over at the key items to find it faster.
Yeah, well, the point is key items are usually not, like, water.
Yeah.
This, technically it's not consumable, but if you use any of these items down here, they will disappear. Whereas a key item never disappears.
Basically, the thing of it is you're forced to have an inventory system, like, that shows everything you have. And if you don't have a tag for it anywhere else, it just kind of goes kerfuck.
Alright, let's unlock the mine key. I want to unlock the mine key class.
The other part of it, because my explanations for this is dog shit as well.
Okay.
Look into your inventory now. At your materials.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the memories is gone.
Yeah. Because we don't really need it anymore, because we've unlocked the skill, rather the class.
Yeah. The other thing is that materials are things that can be used at a table.
And this counts as a table.
Yes. It is one of the tables that exist in this game for crafting.
And we just crafted ourselves a new class.
Yep.
So we can level any of these up. Question is, why the hell does that have 8,000 job points we can't spend? Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna eat pizza together. Please make sure to eat your pizza all the way. I worked hard to get this pizza. I had to put it in an oven. You don't have to say grace if you don't want to. I'll say it though, in my head, silently. So chat, who's gonna remind me that I get a white shirt?
Okay, I have returned.
Welcome back. Chat
Oh,
forgot to remind me that I get a white shirt.
why does a white shirt matter?
Because I'm eating pizza.
Okay, yeah, that's not good.
I was eating pizza with chat, and chat was sitting here with the pizza that I made, and they were eating with me, and nobody told me.
Okay, so this is interesting. The fact that it says primary here. I wonder if you can combine classes. Like, you could be a warrior, but you have access to the healer skill line.
Now I gotta go change my shirt. Because this has a stain on it, and I won't be able to get it out unless I got bleach. And guess what I don't have?
Yikes. Okay, what do I want to do? I can't do anything with that, which is kind of a shame. I have become monk.
Yeah.
And let's give Mugil a class. We'll make him a warrior. Huh. Nice job 100%ing Snow Kingdom. Okay, so we keep our tension. That's at least interesting. Shaolin, we don't have any passives equipped yet. A powerful focused attack targeting a single enemy ignoring defense requires some charge. Fighter skill. It's a very slow thing. It does really good damage though. Your current thing is strong attack. Deals big damage, but has a chance to totally fail. Swordsman skill. Froth? Are you back yet? Okay. I will write the note.
I'm here. What's up?
There you are. I was just gonna say that the class name mentioned in the skill is different than the class. Power Strike refers to the monk as refers to itself as a fighter skill, even though it's on a monk. And Warrior's Strong Attack refers to itself as a swordsman skill.
Got it.
Okay, hang on, this is interesting.
I mean, to be fair, it might refer to, like, hey, here's an idea as to what weapon to use, but I'll let him know, just in case.
I am curious. If we go back to the skill, that requires a fist weapon. Or maybe it requires no weapon whatsoever? No, that'd be silly. Let's test. Oh. That's fun. Okay, we can use our Power Strike. And it knocks us further back. We can use Strong Attack. So at least the Great Sword counts, except it misses all the time. Guard. Use Strong Attack. You missed again? There you go. That is really not worthwhile.
To be fair, you're also level 1, so...
Yeah, but these are slimes. Okay.
You got something almost like...
What's this power? Okay, agility and luck is a pretty solid boost
I'll have
there.
you know, my favorite ride is a slime.
I know. Oh, that's interesting. He got higher luck. Based on the fact that our HP is still relatively high, I don't know. Did we have this kind of HP back at this point? Level 1? I don't think we did. I think HP increases across all classes.
I mean, you were into like 700 XP at one point, I think.
So, okay, so there is definitely some small amount that we get when we shift over into a higher leveled class.
Yeah.
But there is definitely a return on stat gains. You're getting a lot more HP from having levels and other shit.
Yeah. That sounds correct enough to be believable.
Oh! I found the learned conditions for these bitches. We have to take a bunch of damage, deal devastating damage, use spells. Keep healing to unlock this one. 10,000 HP recovered by healing magic. Lose your fights. Keep attacking. Run away. Take fire damage 50 times. Take thunder damage. Use offensive magic skills.
So,
Earth damage, ice, evade attacks.
remember
Use
how I
physical
said
spells,
that I
defend.
ran downstairs a bunch
Yeah,
and I died a bunch?
yeah.
Yeah, I got the one that's die a lot.
That's
Because I
fun.
was like fucking with everything. It's actually really neat for stats.
I mean, honestly, I would love to take 5,000 damage. That sounds really useful.
A lot of these stats are actually really neat.
But the question is, do I let this stuff happen organically or do I grind for it?
Nah, let it happen organically. You're gonna get there. Trust me, you're gonna fight some shit.
Alright, I do want to level back up, though. I don't like being low job level.
Yeah. I mean, you could also not be a pussy and fight the enemy. Just go.
Attack up, too. Seems I've learned
Because I will let
something
you
new.
know, the enemy ahead of you is not that strong after like a minute. You fight and win the first battle, everything just kind of becomes easier.
What first battle?
Past the door.
This should be useful, sir. Certain battles? Okay. Interesting. Let's check out our new... Okay, what did you get? Increases your attack by 10%. That's fantastic. Was that from attack, attack, attack? No. Oh, that's from damage dealing. Or was that from take damage? Or was that deal 10,000? I think I... How? Take damage. Deal some considerable... Okay, that was deal some damage. I don't like that it moved its line... It's moved its,
Yeah, it's placements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's harder to tell which item you unlocked.
Yeah, I feel that.
Either way, that does bring up our stats. Our attack goes up to 29. Oh, neat. You can equip staves.
Haha. You got magic. You got the magic in you.
What's this? Increases attack stage by 1 stage for 3 turns. Again, it calls it a fighter skill. Nice. Let's try this one. Automatically protects allies with low HP once. So what, do I just activate it? Yeah, looks like I just activate it. Oops. Okay, kill the slime. I'm getting a lot of crits with my punches, because I'm dealing 2 hits with each. Oh no, that's the extra hit feature. Either way, extra hitting is very nice. Alright. We're back to 2-shotting slime. Whenever Mugil stops missing. We got to level up.
I'll let you know. At the moment, you're about as strong as you were at level 7 with Adventurer.
Yeah. Which just kind of proves the point that classes are usually stronger than your starting class regardless.
So you should be good to move forward.
Stepping stones to greatness. This definitely feels like a shittier level up. Okay.
I mean, it's mostly average. The only problem is the magic attack, which is
Kind of low.
Does this do anything? Rusty. Wait a second. You thought you could hide from me.
no.
What's this orb? Oh, that's our money.
Man. Chat, who was gonna tell me I was white? Now my skin is stained.
Sucks.
You know how hard it's gonna be to bleach my hands? Not very, but it's gonna suck.
Why do I have no inventory item for the strange solution I just picked up? I picked up a strange solution, but it's not in my inventory.
Well, best not to worry about it for now. And by that, I mean I'm gonna let him know about it.
Empty jar. Nothing else in here. Dusty. Mana herb. Uninteractable potion. Alright. We can pretty effectively kill slimes. Dynamite was found. Oh, hello, obelisk. You know what? This looks like there's almost supposed to be a door here. Or maybe one of these spots is supposed to have a door? I want to go find my friend Beach Obelisk. So if the girl did open chest treasures, can you do that? At least 5? To be the best treasure hunter ever. We gained a spring. What's it do? An artifact that mimics the coil of a spring. Adds 10% agility. Okay, that's really good for a monk. I'm sorry, Mugo. If we find an artifact that's good for you, we'll let you keep it. But you don't. Okay. That was where we found the bomb earlier. And right through. We can't reach that obelisk yet. 2 mana. It's just scribbles. It's empty. Good to know that line of sight's a thing. We cannot one-shot these slimes quite yet. Hello, chest. Another bomb. A dusty bed. Alright, that was the only thing of interest in there. Sand hand. Earth element damage. Alright, these things definitely want to be hit with magic. Ow! Nothing here aside from that. What happens if I turn you back into a traveler? Just to use your healing skill. I have potions. Oh, deals big damage but has a chance to totally fail. Okay. Hitting for less is just better. Those guys hurt.
That they do.
Sweet. That's a pretty solid level up. This new skill should come in handy. Pivot slash definitely sounds handy. A light damage sweep that can stun. Okay, so this is interesting. Focus and Power Strike are called fighter skills, but Sweep is accurately a monk skill. Protect is not listed as any skill, it's just that it always goes first. And Pivot Slash is referred to as a swordsman skill. What was this the spot we just went in? Yeah. There. Magus' party got the upper hand. Sand Hand, Stone Will, Sand Imp. Oh, good God. We'll start with killing the Stone Will. Oh, good. It's weak to being punched. Nice. Pivot slash. All right. Nice. Okay. Monster Horn and Monster Leather. Okay. Nice. Okay, nope, we don't need that anymore. Kill to get rid of it. Take out the imp, because it has low defense. And take out that thing. I'll talk of elementals as reminding you of when you broke SMT5 by having no attacking skills at all. How did you break it that way? Did you know Adventure Time made an RPG? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that is extremely useful. Pivot slash is great. Okay, these attacks are fantastic. Mogil finally got his attack up. And we got level 6. This one has been an awful level up. Stepping stones to greatness. So yeah, that is definitely another bad level. Oh, wait, he's got a 10 passive capacity. Did we get a passive capacity boost as well? Yes. That's cool. All right. Looks like a diary. Do you want to read it? Sure. First the collapse, then these runes. This place has to be seriously cursed. I'm sure this is one of the best leads the kingdom may have, but it's not worth our lives. They don't even send any guards to deal with the slimes. I swear I saw some rocks moving on their own. The overseer doesn't take anything, I say seriously, and is just relaxing in his new office. I'm going to try to buy my way out of here. I found a stone with some similar writing on it as the door. I held it up to the door and it reacted. The door started to glow and slide open, but I backed away. I'm going to offer this to the boss and buy my way out. You used fusions to make your player have the nullify of every single available element, which meant it could only be hit by almighty skills, which are rare. Okay, yeah, that would do it. Oh. So Froth, look what I figured out I can do. If you cut diagonally across this plane, you can get on top of where you shouldn't be.
I will take a note.
So basically, I think it's this tile. Yeah, this tile does not have the proper hitbox it's supposed to have. Right where this plant is.
Will note it.
Oh, please be something you can use. So boring around here. Hey, you know any magic? Anything at all? I just want to see a fireball. I mean... if you really want to see a fireball...
Fireball! Fireball!
For shits and giggles, we'll make you a monk for a little bit.
You know what's crazy is the fact that is the fact that this has been a solo project for like 2 years now.
Really?
Yeah. He showed me the design for Mughal and for another character you'll meet later on. About 2 years ago.
Nice. Oh,
and I actually did a doodle of him so long ago.
Fireball.
Before, like, I properly knew him. Yeah, go interact with the statue again. Or the monolith.
I wanted to make sure that fireball is what we had.
Yeah.
You know any magic? Anything at all? I just want to see a fireball. Eh? Yeah! A mana crystal artifact. That's cool. A common artifact that's blue hue. When casting a spell, the mana contained in its artifact adds itself into the wielder's spell. Nice!
It's really good for casters.
A shame I'm not going to be keeping my caster's ability.
Well, then, sucks to be a vacuum cleaner.
Look, once we max out Monk, we'll be fine. We'll go into Magic once we max out our Monk level. When you spawn in, you'll go that way. We fight you. We use this skill, which instantly paralyzes almost everything and gives us so many fun things. Oh, I forgot to re-equip their weapons. You used an exploit for the volleyball minigame? Neat. That button. Have your sword back. You deserve it, buddy. Haha. Nice. Ow. Hello, door. Okay. Hey, purple table. No. Good kill. Ow. Ow. Yeah. Are you fucking me?
Not actively.
Exploits to get an extra Joy-Con. Turn on two-player mode, move Mario to the side, and just let Cappy freely fly all over the place instead of playing it properly. That makes sense.
Sounds about right.
Bandages. Those sound like a healing item.
We'll give you that impression.
Oh. Okay. Medicinal herb plus water. Equals potion. Potion plus mana equals ether? No, this makes your potion better. Great potion. Ether. Great ether. Tension potion. great tension potion. A badass potion. Restoration potion and heavenly feather. Potion plus fairy dust. What are you? XL potions. Oh, that's all allies. Recovery base, antidote orb. Monster leather and recovery base. Everything. I like this crafting system. What are you? A bomb and metal scraps makes a shiv bomb. A bomb covered in nails. By the way, shiv bomb attacks all with slash damage and a chance to bleed. That sounds like fun. Odd mushroom and water. What does that make? Recovery base. Recovery base plus antidote herb. Antidote. And monster leather makes bandages. Heals bleed. Clearing solution. Eye drops. Potion, ether, recovery base. Are you like an all potion? Oh no, you're a revival potion. Neat. Let's read the log. We tried continuing a second operation after that first incident. We dug into the mountainside and found a curious door. Our tools cannot open the door, not even a scratch. Some new hire had an idea, and he tried going around by the river. We laughed, but he started on his own and made some progress. But we built some scaffolding and a few to work on it as well. So we build some scaffolding and a few to work on it as well. As well should be spaced out. It's not one word.
Got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been spacing out. I'm just kind of
No.
like,
You're okay. I thought you might have fallen asleep, so I was writing it down myself.
I appreciate you writing it down.
Yeah. So let's see. So we built some scaffolding and a few to work on it as well. And a few to work on it as well does not fit that sentence structure. I'm not sure what he's trying to say. So we build some scaffolding and a few to work on it as well.
Yeah, it's a few people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to him as amongst the other stuff.
We made some progress. We were going to start laying some tracks to help move the dirt, but we found a wall. Similar to the one around the door. We were able to break it and found a room inside the ruins. A few guys went in deeper looking for treasure. A few guys got ran out by monsters. Some unlucky bastards died to some traps. We lost a few guys from this place, so I put up some bars. This will be my new office. The new hire found a thing. It works like a key, but it's made of stone. It opened the damn door. It led lead should be spelt L-E-D in this case. Because L-E-A-D in this sense would be pronounced lead. It lead to more ruins. As in present tense. He wants past tense, so it should just be L-E-D. But doesn't go much further. Since it's closer to the site than the sheds, it'll be for storage. Okay. Okay, there's monsters in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not monsters in this direction.
No.
Let your left hand follow the flavs. Let your left hand follow the flat. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I feel like if the A was a dash and the letter after it was an M, it probably would help.
Follow the flames. Yeah, that would work.
But, you know, it's supposed to be a puzzle for a reason.
I was just trying to, I found words that would fit there, like flaws or floors. But
Yeah,
they're
I
all
was sitting
missing
there
something.
like, flaves?
Yeah, like flavor was something I was thinking
Yeah.
of.
I was like, I can read everything but that one. What the
Yeah.
hell is it?
By the way,
Falafel?
Kitsune messaged something. Build is supposed to be built as well.
Yeah, I already noted that.
Okay. So we have to follow the flames, whatever that means.
Well, it said let your left hand follow the flames.
So if we're looking for a tool, why can't we pick this up?
Different tool.
Let your left hand follow the flames.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. What is our HP? Oh, we're fine. Okay, well that's annoying. There's no indication that that should make any sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
I mean, I guess it's just keep the flames to your left. How do we get through this then?
basically walk as though you need the fire directly to the left hand.
Yeah, we're...
Follow it. Yeah,
Oh.
just keep following it. It takes a minute to get used to understanding how he does the pathing for it. But when you figure it out, it makes all the world of sense.
Oh, no. I see it now. It wants you to do that. 500G, and it only took all of my health.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about healing up too much.
Oh, so, okay. Did that do what I think it did? No, it did not.
You need to stop running into spikes. The lever initiates the blue flames, which tell you that, well, you understand if you can take context clues.
Stone key found. Alright, well the mine key and the stone key don't do anything.
Nah. Using anything at the flames is only for the memories.
I know.
You're not even gonna go through the big door at the top?
There was a door?
Yeah.
We don't need to go this way. There may be something useful on the other side.
That's if you can understand the puzzle. Yeah, it kinda subverts the other room. Why do you do this to yourself?
Well, I'm not dying.
Well, no, but
And it wants to be on that side of that. Hi, Obelisk. That alone is good enough. I've seen many try that and fail. I guess I couldn't figure it out, right? Oh, you're a reward. Here you go. Hit that pad if you want to dip, alright? Grass coat.
yes.
Makes everything grassy. Decreases earth damage. Okay, we can give that to Moogle, so now he has some sort of resistances. Ow. Thank you. Well, you know what? Since we found where we were supposed to go that way, would that mean that this way is not where we're supposed to go?
What?
Alrighty. A poison bomb. Mana herb. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, do you like the sand imps and the sand hands?
I like the imps. The sand hands annoy me. Their design is cool, though.
Thank you.
I just don't have any elemental damage right now.
Yeah. I do kind of wish the hands here were in a better light, but it'll be fine. You probably saw them outside already.
Looks like I've acquired a new skill. And
I can't wait
taunt.
to see your reaction when you see one of the other monsters that I drew.
What's this do? Cures the user from being weak and removes stat buffs. Nice! So again, Sweep and Qui-Gong are monk skills, but Focus and Power Strike are fighter skills.
Yeah, I've already noted that.
And Taunt is just not a skill. It just raises your chance to get targeted in the last 5 turns. Interesting. Oh, this one doesn't turn. It's a smart little bastard. I do love how I can pretty much use Sweep every combat as an opener. Bunch of drops. And nothing cool in here. None for you, Glen Coco. Well, I angled that hella wrong. That was a really weird bit of time passing. Unless it was like a counterattack chance? I don't know. Pivot. Pivot. That monk has extremely low, or that imp has extremely low defense. Oh, yeah, it's the other side. Oh, is this that fancy room? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go this way. There we go. Okay, that one was my fault for stepping on. Let's make another potion. Great Ether and Fairy Dust makes an extra large Great Ether. Cool. Alright. Sweep. Kill the imp. Good. Nice. That should kill. Good. Okay. Spawn back in so I can hit you in the face. Nice. No need, we can just finish that off with a regular ass attack. This is extremely satisfying.
This.
We've just kind of reached the point where I can just mash the attack button and things die.
And it's almost like, what's her name? Knew you were gonna do that.
It's full of sand and rocks, and yes, Melody did say that. But to be fair, she gave us more options by giving us the memories. She meant she didn't want us to sit there and be travelers forever. Item shop? Looks like the shed to me. A golem, huh? Alright then. If I'm going to die, I'm not dying like a bitch. Let's do this. We got our first mini-boss. Slash actual boss. Ooh. It is weak to being punched.
Do you like the design of that golem?
I do. And you want to know why I know that you drew him?
Why?
Because the
'Cause I
vine
showed 'em to
effects
you?
and moss effects look a lot like the moss effect on the armor that you drew for my rabbit character in that D&D game I couldn't do anymore.
Oh, did you quit that?
At time, I wasn't able to make it on Wednesdays, and I needed to free up my Thursdays.
Oh.
I'd missed enough days in a row, and Thursdays I needed to have free for the Marry My Husband
VA
voice
stuff,
acting
yeah.
thing. So I decided it was much clearer and easier just to move my set day off to Thursday, and then that meant I would almost never be able to show up on a Wednesday. So
Damn.
I left the game. It's sad, but I had to
Well,
prioritize.
Peter will always be remembered in our hearts.
Yeah. May have gotten hold of 2 of the single most dangerous servants in FGO lore. Nice. Which ones? Targeting a single enemy, ignoring defense. Oh yeah, this power strike is going to be incredible. Yeah, that was good damage. Let's taunt. Land another power strike. That's the damage we like. It seems to be getting better and better the more we use it. Or maybe that was just like an overall thing? I don't know. Ow. Oof. Dynamite. Attacks all with non-elemental. Attacks all with poison. Attacks all with slash. 60% HP. Ooh. 30% HP. Yeah, we'll just use a regular potion on yourself. That should be fine. Nice. Good hit. Ow. Ow. Paralyzed. Paralyzed. Oof. Nice. That thing has a fuck ton of HP. Wait. It's gonna die.
How do you know?
And we'll make sure it dies. Damn. That yellow health bar means nothing.
What yellow health bar?
I'm sorry, the yellow name. When the enemy gets low, its name turns yellow. You got the alter ego Tiamat. You got the Beast of 666. It resists all standard classes. Nice.
Yeah, let me say this to you. I used his magical weakness. That shit took me a bit. Like, it didn't take me hours, obviously, and it didn't take me half of an hour, but it took me a solid amount of time.
I am running out of healing items.
Yes, you are.
Alright, I just need to kill this bastard.
Yeah, you do.
There we go. We punched him till he died.
Yeah.
I feel myself getting stronger. Stronger and stronger. I mean, stronger. Okay, I like that one.
Stronger and stronger. Beat strong.
Apocalyptic tier, anti-country servants, badass. Wow, good work there. 2 guys taking down a golem. It's unheard of. And really, you just punched that fucker so hard it died. That's impressive, man. I didn't really do much in that fight. I just kind of stood there and I looked pretty. I looked pretty, right? You think I'm pretty, right?
Tell me I'm pretty.
The dialogue options: tell him he's pretty and don't tell him he's pretty.
Both confirming either way that he is pretty.
Yeah.
Call him pretty. Lame.
You have one dialogue option.
Tell him he's pretty.
Honestly, gives me some courage. Often landing it instead of rosing over. I thought my time would end sooner. Hey, fuck's that thing? Think it'll explode?
Examine the remains. Found a core.
You got any more business here? You want to look at the shed or head back?
Let's look around. No. It's probably an artifact. Or not. What are you? Nodstone used to power golem doesn't add shape, but useless alone. Okay. Wait a second, that's the same icon they used for the memories. Not usable here. Lame. Hello, chest in the corner. Extra large, great potion. A bomb. All right. Nice kill. All right. Let's get down tonight. Nice. Kill you that way, and then you can just die to that. Beast class also gets a unique summoning animation with the whole screen bursts red. That's pretty sick. Head back to camp. Hoi. I wonder if item spawns around the map come back after a certain period of time.
You mean like things you find on the floor?
Yeah.
No.
Eh.
Look who made it back.
I'm surprised you didn't make potions at the alchemy table.
I did. I just turned a lot of them into other stuff. I was unlocking each of the different crafting items.
Well, you'll be glad to know that you'll find something soon enough.
Hey, we
That'll
found a
help
supply
a
shed
couple.
full of wood, stone, whatever you need.
Jaiken.
Good. Mugil, do you mind leading the way?
There should be a comma here. Moogle, comma, do you mind leaving the way?
Got it.
Sure. Sure, no problem. Let's go.
Jiken seems to be struggling. Approach. She seems to be attempting to light a fire. She looks to you and doesn't say anything.
I can't do this with you standing so close.
I'll send the animation to you, Mags.
What? You haven't left yet? Actually, he just got back. That's great! Now I'll have somewhere to put my little buddies. Honey, I'm excited.
How do we know this person's name is Nidaz?
Nidaz, if I see a single bug in my kitchen, I'm going to kill you. You should learn to love them. We're waiting for Mogul and Gregory to get back. Where's Melody? She left without a word, as she does.
That's
Well, with nothing left to do.
weird, actually, because their names shouldn't have popped up. Like, for me, there were question marks until the name was said, and then it said Nadaz.
It was Nidaz question mark.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm confused, because I don't remember seeing that when I
Let's
played.
start dinner.
Hello, Melody.
Unless they said it before. And that was one of the updates, or I just
don't
didn't
think I
about
saw
it.
a name.
Yeah. Well, I'll send it to him, and he'll make heads or tails of it.
Okay.
By the way, how does it feel knowing you beat 1/3 of Act 1?
I figured it was about a third, which is why it lasted
Yep.
the entire stream. Honey passed us each a blue, goopy, clear soup bowl. It felt like gelatin, but tasted like hearty potato soup. It filled me with a nice, warm, full feeling.
How do you like my slime soup?
Gregory told us to rest for the night because the work begins tomorrow for them. Me and Mugo worked hard today, so we get the day off. Nice.
Yay.
Holy shit, they've already built a house.
This is going faster than I expected.
It helps that Mogul was tossing that wood up. All I did was tell him, Mogul, you can't toss all those piles of wood.
He said, fuck you, I can toss all that wood. And so he did. And this is why I gave the man a great sword.
He's just the greatest.
This man will not learn a single speck of magic.
He's just so wonderful, lady.
He's brilliant. He is my dumb himbo, and he will stay that way. I refuse to improve him.
What do you mean improve him? He is pinnacle. He is peak.
Look, the only
This is
thing that
what the
this
pinnacle
beautiful
of
boy
male
needs to worry about is maxing out his attack.
Like it or not, this is peak male performance.
Everything's in position, Gregory.
All right, everyone, step back. Get over here.
You literally faded into existence, honey.
Told you I could do that.
Good job.
Enough. Here now. I call upon times past. Recreation.
Jesus! That man magicked a house into existence out of base materials. Good work, Gregory. And they act like this is nothing. That man could solo the game. He could build houses on top of, I don't know, innocent witches.
Keep going.
Now then, everyone head in. Bring your stuff.
What's that?
Well, you deserve an explanation. Do you know the history of this island?
Not at all.
Now that I think about it, this island doesn't appear on current maps. That's correct. Long ago, this land was not different from the others, until a group landed here one year. This group called themselves the Alchemist.
Alchemists?
Without restriction of the other nations, they experimented with magic on anything they took an interest to. The enchanted objects, now called artifacts, were a common creation among them, but as they grew bored they decided to take on more.
They grew bored. They decided
Yeah,
to take on
grabbing
more.
it.
Their artifacts were given to the people of the land, making their lives easier and gaining trust for the alchemist. It was revolutionary.
Honestly, I kind of like the alchemist as just a singular word,
Yeah.
and I think it should stay singular. Just calling them the alchemists lessens the intrigue, I think.
Well, they're not
They were able
alchemists. They're the alchemist.
Collectively, they
Let's-
are the alchemist.
Okay, you'll understand later.
Yeah.
The results produced our kind, a mix of life and magic.
Homunculus is the name they settled on. The results produced our kind? Are we homunculi?
No, you came from out of the country. You
He
came from
was.
a boat.
He is a homunculi, then. Capable of remembering and recreating anything shown or told to me. They used me as a record of their actions, as well to recreate them. So, basically, he's their servant, and he can replicate anything that they have done.
Years passed,
Sort
and
of.
soon they grew bored with us as well. And as their time on the island came to an end, they decided on one last experiment. They created a massive source of power contained in a single crystal. I was not told of its purpose, as the group vanished shortly after. The homunculus were then freed, and chaos erupted within. Bright lights, loud alarms, and those who wanted revenge on their captors relished in the freedom. Somehow, Jekin was able to rally those who wanted to rebuild in the chaos. We followed, and many were lost on the way. So Jekin is also a homunculus. It's been a few weeks since then, but that's when.
So this is literally recent. Less than a month ago, this guy was released into the world.
The recent surge of boats and unfamiliar people was a concern. If I am to guess, the artifacts have gotten out to the rest of the world. You're just one of many who has come to seek glory, but
Despite, not despite.
You have helped us instead.
So, the rumor of the crystal is true.
I, Grigory, the Chimera of Memory, will help you with your goal.
Is Melody also one? Is that why she was able to create memories of classes for you?
She didn't make them. Grigori made them. And then he gave them to her to give to you.
Still.
For every Chimera you send back, you will receive memories of their previous life. Using this power, you can bestow their skills onto you, similar to the skills I have already sent you. That is all. Rest.
What did we stumble into? Let's just go inside.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go inside. Runs completely the other direction.
I could have... It's been a while since I've been in a proper bed. I could have sworn there was a glowy item here that I didn't pick up. I think it might be lost to time. Unless it was just, like, still in a cutscene.
It's likely gone if it was around here.
Yeah, I think...
Or at least near the tents.
It wasn't. It was, like, down here somewhere and around one of these flower beds. Either way, this might count as a new map.
Possibly. Anyway, if you want to head over to that save location.
Gregory stands beside you, looking to the group running about, placing items in their place. Jakin rises from behind the counter. Gregory gives her a quick look and she turns away to everyone else. As people place items down, they lock eyes with Jakin for a moment and line up before you.
So he told you. I suppose we should all tell you who we really are. I'm the homunculus of time. We are homunculus. Not long ago we escaped a creature's hold. I plan to build a safe haven for our kind, and here it is. Melody, homunculus of sound.
I would be surprised if you haven't guessed yet. Needars, homunculus of health.
Honey, one guy made me because he needed like a parent figure and someone to cook for them. So, homunculus of cooking? Food? Mom? Dad? This place looks great, but small. We're going to have to expand to fit more of us. Hey, you two. So what did you guys even come to this island for? Come to take the treasures our masters created? Stop, don't even call them that. I was just joking, don't worry. Please take all those cursed things away from here. Nidas?
Either way, you may have no goal right now, but I strongly recommend finding like-minded allies and grow strong by finding artifacts. This area has barely been touched by adventurers, so just go off the beaten path and you'll find some artifacts. We've already done that. If you haven't noticed already, most common ones are sealed in obelisks guarded by a spirit, so just complete their requirements and they'll release it.
Can we get off this subject? You deserve a nice bed.
At least we know what we'll do. Get ready. You're about to get some real food not made from monster parts. We spent the day resting until tomorrow. Mugil mostly kept to himself as I was glancing at the door. When he finally saw the door open, he rose to his feet. I followed. Harry Potter!
Yeah, we've been watching you guys. Didn't seem important or anything. Oh, I'm Omu. This is Ali. We were at a cave. There was an obelisk over there promising the ultimate weapon. Or power. Yeah, a bunch of people tried it. I was hoping for a giant battle suit.
I like her already. She just wants to mecha.
Yeah, here's something cool. Omu is actually somebody that the creator knows.
Nice.
I also know he's a really chill dude. I don't know if I've had the pleasure of meeting Allie, but I know that she is nice.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these side characters are named after people. Anyway, nobody could figure it out and started leaving. Saw some smoke and we came here. Didn't expect a little inn. Oh, interesting sword there. You like it? It's a spell blade. A magical knight's best friend. If your sword skills don't cut it, you can back it up with some magic. My sword skills are great. The magic is to give me more options. Ha ha ha! Sure. I don't care about magic. The only magic I need are these guns. Except the not literal guns. I tried that once. And I missed.
Didn't work out. And so I fired, and then I missed. And I fired, and I fired. I fired both times, and I missed. I fired. I hit something, but it wasn't what I was aiming for, so I guess I missed.
Ask about Omu. Magic Knight Omu, or Spellblade, it's interchangeable. Fisherman, chef, everything in between. Ali here is seeking, well, artifacts. Something called a gunpla. Yeah. I'm looking for the rarest fish in the island to make the most unique meals. Had to escape the western side of the island. All the AB ships head there to the city Rosanova. It's a good starting point, but very busy for civilians and adventurers. I think a few even tourists. What are you talking about? There's no map. This area is uncharted, which is good for treasure hunters. It's a lost island, after all. You'd be so stupid to look for a map of an unmapped island. Ah, well, we passed a village right after crossing the Royal Bridge. Most places around Rosanova have been explored already, so you got to adventure out from there. The path to the village is blocked by some kobolds, so it's not as easy to get back. That's why we just began staying on this end. Yeah! Less people at my fishing spot, so I don't care. Anyway, I'm done looking around here. There's one more member of our group we're looking for. If you find her, tell her to meet us at Rosanova. Her name is Ina. White cat-looking girl. Just send her here. Ina hero. Omu and Ali leave. They weren't useful, but seemed really good at surviving. We'll see them later. Mogo seemed a bit defeated, but suggested we see who else comes. A girl wizard and an older guy came in right after. They didn't pay us much attention. They spoke with Jiken. Cute place you have there. Hello, AM. It looks new, but seems lived in. Oh, thank you. This'll work. My partner and I'd like to offer you a deal. You have a room we can use? Oh, before we go. Hey, you. If you ever need shopping needs, find one of the plates we leave around. If you ever need shopping needs, find one of the plates we leave around. It'll bring you to our shop. Nice! Oh. Need one of these to even see it. Free of charge, consider it an investment. If you need some money, consider crafting medicine with the items you find and selling them to us. It always sells well, so we never mind buying. Cool. Muga looks defeated. A man in a trench coat enters. He looks around quickly, his eyes darting to every corner of the room he could see, then to us. Man in black. Hey, you guys see the small girl? Big, bright orange hair. Sorry, the manager is... Oh, did you lose your kid? Not my kid. I was looking over her and... She's not here. I'll go. That guy is clearly a main character. Magus, Mugil, there was a girl screaming. Somebody dragged her away. You've got to help. Girl? Girl? What happened, Melody? Well... We got caught in a cutscene, a hell of one. I was trying to find a way in, or at least get a peek. I heard some screaming coming from the woods. Then I saw some movement down the road. And bam, guy in there dragging a girl. He holds something up and the door just opens. I didn't want to stick around, so I dashed out. What building? I think I saw it in the woods not long ago. Maybe we can find your daughter then. Where is it? Not my daughter.
Look, I remember seeing it to the west. We need to get going. I agree. Magus, can you come? Just in case there's something bigger than just us can handle. Magus, he said. I'm Rock. We can talk on the way there.
Nice. Rock and a hard place. Alright, we're gonna take a picture of our current party. And we're gonna leave it at that for the night. Alright. Hey, Froth. You remember that strange solution I picked up earlier and couldn't find? Well, it's sitting on my desk right now.
That's weird.
And there's like a sticker on it. And it says...
Okay.
Potion of Excellence to others. Weird.
That is quite odd. I mean, you remember that other item that you thought you picked up?
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, that I said you might have picked up and you said you couldn't find it?
Mhm.
Okay, I may have lied and I may have picked it up. And I may have kept it. And it might be on my desk right now.
God damn it, man.
Okay, look, you left it behind. It was really shiny, and I'm a loot goblin, so fuck yourself. This was your fault. You let this happen.
Okay,
You knew
maybe.
who I was. Anyway, the item itself that I have, it's a little rock. And I thought it was a really cool, dude. It's like a pet rock almost. Anyhow, it says, dude's party.
Strange.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
almost
think
like...
for the weird solution over the rock, sometime I haven't?
Yeah, we'll try that.
Spill shit all over my desk. How did you spill shit from over my desk?
Telepathy, bitch. Or telekinesis, bitch.
I was about to say that's not how that fucking works, asshole.
I've got telepathy. I can move things with my mind. Like my thoughts into your
can-
thoughts.
I could visualize the process of you pouring this liquid that I have over the rock in your room.
But look at the rock.
Damn,
There's something
I'm good.
shimmering above it now.
That's the glass of the bottle
Okay,
that you
here,
emptied.
Here, hit tab so that you can see my view, my partner view.
Oh, yeah, partner view. Okay.
See?
Oh, shit. Wait, wait. Turn the bottle a little bit and then hold tab and look at mine.
Okay. That's so
Do you-
weird.
Hold on. You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Be
Excellent.
party. Oh, oh! No, I see that now.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But it's weird. I can't see the B, but you can. So,
Huh.
starting with
Peculiar.
you, it would go, if we try to read this,
Be
excellent,
to
each other,
and
party,
on.
dudes.
Why the fuck did I have all the 2-letter words? Except for and. What kind of bullshit is this?
Maybe you need to update your user agreement with the bottle and the rock.
Maybe you should fucking cook your meat before you eat it, you fucking prick.
Don't make me grab your core out of your exoskeleton.
I'm gonna call your wife on you and have her disassemble you right now.
I don't think she'll do that. There's no disassembly planned. Which means she'd have to violently disassemble me. Ugh. I don't want to
You know
explode
you like to
again.
shut up.
Anyway,
All
we
right,
can talk
well-
about my wife and her obsession with murdering people later.
Oh yeah, and your son Terry, or our son Terry.
Yeah,
God,
we have
I
many
forgot.
sons, Froth.
Yes, Terry being one of them.
The one that
right.
survived.
The one that lived. Oh, and that one turret.
Yeah, that was Terry.
No, that wasn't Terry. Terry was the box.
Right. But I don't think we named the turret. I think he's just the turret.
I don't know if we did actually.
God, you guys
Oh.
missed a lot of stuff when when YouTube was screwing up the other day.
Yeah, I started streaming on Twitch of us playing Portal.
It was a mess. And
It
by a
was
mess, we
so
mean
fun.
perfect.
We haven't even gotten to the best part yet, which is the old labs.
That
Oh,
is
that's gonna be
true.
fun.
We're about to get to that part. We'll have to stream that somewhere.
Well, it'll always be on my Twitch.
Yeah, you know what? We should stream the rest of the things on your channel for that.
You mean the like one last hour-long video of us playing Portal 2 co-op?
I mean, I think there's even a hard mode co-op.
Well, I know there's challenge mode. Okay, yeah, I guess we can do that.
I mean, we could do that here if we also want it. It doesn't really matter.
True. I mean, you could stream your perspective, or try anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
We've established that my internet is fine enough to play with you and stream, so who knows?
Yeah, we'll see what we do. Anyway,
We'll figure it out.
tomorrow we are not streaming here. I'm taking the night off to do other stuff. So with that in mind, I am going to go to bed. Thank you all for being here. And we already did the outro, so
Yeah!
fuck off YouTube. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah! Fuck YouTube! Best of luck, Kitsune! Fuck YouTube!